Hello, my name is Nathalie DiCocco. I'm 24 years old and I was born on November 13th, 1992. So, I started my journey in the hospitality industry when I was about 15, 16 years old. I traveled to Italy with my family and I was really interested in architecture and liturgical design. I wanted to go into my family's work. And while I was over in, I believe it was Sorrento, I just felt an overwhelming, warming joy of the Italian culture, and they kind of just stole my heart. And that's where my journey began to pursue a field in restaurant, food and beverage. And one thing after another kind of just spiraled. I thought I wanted to be in the kitchen for a while, and I loved the whole atmosphere and the hustle and the rush of being in a kitchen. However, after a couple of stages here and there and working under Martin Hammond of 1862, a restaurant part of the Union League of Philadelphia, I worked with him and he was a great mentor and advisor, but he helped me realize that I'm more of a front of the house person and I love to engage with guests. And from there, I studied all throughout Johnson and Wales University in 4 years of a restaurant food and beverage management major. There, I was able to pursue my love for basketball and athletics. After all my time at Johnson and Wales, I was given the opportunity to be an assistant general manager for the Union League. It was a seasonal position, but after that was over, they gave me another great opportunity to be a full-time employee. However, I wanted to switch it up. I wanted to experience the world, and I was lucky enough to look into the wine industry, and winemaking has a real calling to me. So I moved to California, where I was a harvest intern for about 4 to 5 months, and I worked for Vintage Wine Estates, and it was an eye-opening experience, completely crazy, a lot of physical labor, something I wasn't used to, but it was necessary for me to pursue that opportunity. I was able to taste wine from the very beginning to the end stages, and it's something that will never regret. Granted, my hands were purple the entire time, and it was very physical, and it wasn't a cute job at all. Definitely one of the dirty jobs you see, but it was fantastic. And my heart goes out to all those people that are in the wine industry and don't know the behind the scenes. I recommend doing a harvest. From there, the winemaker I worked with, Glenn Hugo, he was fantastic, and he actually put me in touch with the people at the restaurant at Meadowood in St. Helena. And being part of Christopher Costel's team and Nathaniel Doran's team was also a blessing. They really fine-tuned and kind of sculpted me to be a little bit more polished, and that's something that I am extremely thankful for. It was a short, brief period time at the restaurant, but I loved it. I loved every minute of it. From there, I found a great opportunity with the Daniel Patterson Group, especially, in particular, Alta CA, where I am there now. I am their dining room manager, and I love every second of it. I go into work just really giddy because I love my team and the people that I work with. It's a neighborhood place, so I'm able to build relationships with our guests who I see on a regular basis, and it's something that's important to me. That's kind of why I chose the hospitality industry, is I want to be able to make people smile and be a part of their lives, not in a crazy way, but just kind of being able to brighten their day a little bit, or welcoming them into a place where it's not their home but it feels like home. And I want to be a part of that, and I feel like that's what we made at Alta. Definitely a neighborhood community, and working with Chef Patterson has been amazing. He is such a brilliant mind and a wonderful person. He really cares about his team, and he cares about the future and what it means to work with people locally and involve them in our progress as a community. So being a part of a team that is so community driven falls really deep in my heart and something that I want to be a part of for a long time. So whether it be still managing or bopping around from each of his properties, I hope to just grow with Alta and grow with Chef Patterson and kind of continue his movement of sustainable and community driven hospitality. And I think that's why I should receive this award is I want to grow with that sustainable living, that sustainable hospitality and that community driven way of life. And I believe that this may be a great opportunity for me to really grow and experience a different side of hospitality that I can bring back to the States. Thank you.